All
You're gonna
right.
hear that.
That is totally fine. All right, so let's get started if everyone's ready.
Yeah,
Ready, Freddy?
I'm almost in.
Okay, let me know when you're good. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a recap. Does anyone need to use the restroom or get prepared?
I am good.
I'm good.
All right.
I actually ate before we started this thing.
Oh, that's exciting. All right, so let's do a little bit of a recap of what happened last session. So last session, you guys fought the Knoll pack chief. You guys used some pretty awesome tactics and were able to um, defeat a challenge that I thought was going to be too much for you guys, but you guys handled it pretty spectacularly. You guys did have some people go down, but you managed to heal everyone up. You guys found the stairs to the second level. As you guys descended the stairs, you guys walked into the entrance chamber and were swarmed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there was actually 8 of them. 8 ghouls and a ghast. You almost died completely, but you guys used some smart tactics yet again and backed up into the stairwell and kind of funneled them in there to be able to take out all of the ghouls. And that is where we left off. So you guys are currently lined up in the stairwell, waiting to enter. I'm assuming you guys took I'm going to give you guys a short rest, so that if anyone has low hit points, you can roll a hit dice to regain some. But you will not recover your spell slots. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll for... Does anyone... Soma is down to 10 hit points if anyone wants to heal him. Or if not, I will spend his hit dice.
2 to 3. I can't hear you, Miranda. Are you talking?
Me?
Miranda.
Oh, sorry. I was on mute.
2 to 3 available.
Okay.
I
You
was
said a
reading
short
my
rest.
organizing
Yes.
my notes. Okay. Let's see.
Yes, a short...
So
Hold on, let me see how many charges I have. Thank you, Alistair.
what does the short rest do? We can heal ourselves a little bit, or
So on a short rest, you can spend what's called hit dice to recover hit points. What you do is whatever your hit dice is, you roll that plus your Constitution modifier, and that is how many hit points you recover.
okay. So my hit dice is 3.
So you have 3, probably D8s. I
D8.
believe.
D8. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you hit that hit dice button on your character sheet, it already adds into your Constitution modifier.
Okay. Cool.
So
4. Which is fine.
4.
2, 3, 4. It's better than where I was. So
I'm gonna spend all of his hit dice. 5.
what does that mean? Spend all of it?
So you get 3 hit dice.
Use
So
all 3.
yeah. So you get a total of 3 of them.
Oh, because I used it, it goes down to 2, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So I keep track. Oh, okay. So I could use it again.
Yes.
Oh,
So
fuck. Okay.
Soma is up
Oops.
to
Okay, and that's it. I don't need to spend any more.
plus 9.
Okay.
Oops, that's
Good to know.
Actually, you know what? Soma didn't need to do that. I was looking at something wrong. Okay. It's the only thing that sucks about having to play somebody else's character. I don't know exactly what his situation is. Okay. All right. So you guys are in the hallway. What do you guys want to do?
Did we search everything?
You have not
We
done
haven't went in-
anything. You
We haven't even gone back into this room yet.
correct. You
Yeah, we
guys-
should go back in and search it probably.
Okay. All right. So you guys enter the room. Did I describe the room for you yesterday? I believe I did, but I'll do it again. Let me find my thing. Okay, so this room is a large and immediately looks more lived in than the other rooms that you've been in inside of this dungeon. There's a large circular carpet in the middle of the room, and the walls look to be made of a much higher quality material. The floor is no longer that kind of like rough-hewn stone. It's actually made out of like not tile, but like quarried stone. So it's smooth. It's got a little bit of a shine to it. It's clearly a much this is clearly the main area of this dungeon. Okay, so what do you guys do?
Did we loot the bodies?
We haven't done anything
Yeah,
yet.
literally, we ended as soon as you guys finished killing everything.
Okay. Then I'd say we loot the bodies.
Okay, so who wants to give me? So who has the highest investigation? I think it's
That would be Orsic.
yeah. Give me an investigation check with advantage. 20. Awesome. Okay, so you search all of the bodies. It's gross. They stink. Their flesh is very rotty. But you are you now? What are you investigating? Are you just investigating specifically the bodies?
Checking for loot, like their pockets and shit.
Okay. Are you okay? So you don't find anything on the bodies of the dead things. But just I'm letting you know that I'm just taking that roll for the bodies themselves for investigation of loot. I'm assuming you're not searching the room yet. Okay.
No, not yet. No.
Okay. They're all dead.
Okay.
Dead things don't usually care about money too much.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around these walls right here where I'm at.
Okay. So you are absolutely positive that they are walls.
It's shiny too on the walls, guys.
If you guys want to investigate the room, Orsa can give me another investigation with advantage.
You guys want me to investigate the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Search everything.
Wow, that's
Under the
really
carpet.
good. Okay,
In the
so
wall.
Orsic, you're kind of just wandering around the room, kind of looking at the floor, the walls, seeing if there's anything interesting. And as you get to the northern end of the room, you notice in this area that it appears there's a stone on the wall that looks a little funky. Like it's sticking out a little bit farther than the other rocks.
Okay.
Oh, no, funky stones.
So I'll go ahead and pull it out.
I'm just gonna pull it out like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you touch it, the entire room explodes and you all die. I'm just kidding. You don't.
No.
So you can tell it's not going to pull out. It feels like there's a
it's a button.
There's a spring behind it.
Maybe you should.
So now
check
I
it
will
for-
investigate. If it was a pull out, that's one thing.
Okay.
But a push it, catch a button. All right.
Alright.
So I'll go ahead and investigate that.
Alright.
I forgot to not do that.
All right. It is quite clearly
Oh,
That was
a
weird.
button.
I accidentally double clicked it and I rolled.
It's quite clearly a button, and it is definitely not trapped.
Push it.
All right. So as you push
Oh
it,
shit!
this let me get to where I can draw on things. Objects and tokens. Draw freehand. So as you push it, this wall slides upwards into the ceiling, and And let me show you what you see. I need to get my dynamic lighting. Where is my dynamic lighting tool? Oh, I need to go up here. Sorry, I haven't really messed with this much for a little while. So, undo. Let me delete things. No. Why can't I clear it? I may have done things improperly. Okay, we'll just do that, and then can you guys see through the doorway now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I shouldn't have deleted all of that, but it's fine. So it reveals a short hallway with a door at the top.
With a door, a short hallway with a door at the top, or a door at the end of the hallway. It's like stairs hallway, or is it just a hallway?
So there's a door.
I mean, I see where your door is supposed
Right
to be,
here.
but
Yeah, there's a door right here.
so it's just a straight hallway though, not like.
Correct.
Oh,
And
the
there's
door's right here. Oh.
yeah.
I was like, for my dynamic
Okay, you
lighting,
go
I was like,
first. You can go.
all right.
Control O. Control O.
Search it, check it.
Yeah. I was gonna
Perception.
check the hallway for traps before I walk through there.
Okay.
Do a regular investigation or with advantage?
With advantage always. I'm assuming that people are helping you. So we established that
Okay.
everyone's going to help you.
I just want to make sure.
There are, I don't believe, any traps. There are no traps in this hallway. It's just a secret hallway.
Hmm.
And then does that include the door, or do I have to investigate the door again?
That includes the door. The door is not trapped either.
Okay. And then
can
what's the
open
door
it?
look like? Does it look like, is it unlocked or?
Yeah. So it's not even. It doesn't have a lock on it. It's just basically like like a closet door.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and open it instead.
Open,
Okay.
says me.
And inside, so this room contains 2 medium-sized chests and a large chest.
Ooh.
The 2 medium-sized chests are like banded with iron. They look kind of plain, but the large chest is like kind of got carvings on it of raven feathers and skulls and things like that.
Yeah, looks like
Guys,
it's
I
gonna
think we
curse
found
me.
something.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do an investigation check on the regular size smaller chests.
Okay, go for it. So I'm just going to tell you while you're in here. So you look at all of the chests while you're in there. You can tell that none of them are trapped, and the only one that is securely locked is the big chest. The other 2 are locked, but you feel like you could pick them easily. They don't have very intricate locks.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and can I just unlock those 2 right now,
Absolutely.
or attempt to both of them?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You just roll once or twice?
Just roll once.
Okay. Normal.
Yes. Okay. You're able to unlock both of them. And as you open them, all right. Let me find where I put it. Small chest. Okay. So in the small chests, you find a sack of 300 gold pieces, another sack of 300 silver pieces, another sack of 300 copper pieces, And then in the second small chest, you find a small pouch with a diamond the size of your pinky nail, 200 gold pieces, 4 healing potions, and 3 scrolls of magic missile. Also, oh wait, never mind. That's in the other chest. Okay. And that is what you find in those 2 chests. It looks like this was like a where they kept their like spending money.
Okay.
Okay. So those are the 2 small chests.
Okay. And then what kind of check do I have to do to sense magic? Or do I have to have a spell sense magic?
You can do an Arcana check, but that
It's
wouldn't
not the same, right?
tell you anything. Yeah, in order to sense what the magic is, you have to have a spell or an ability.
Okay.
Now
But
you
I
do
know
have
there's runes on the outside.
yes.
Okay.
Actually, you may be able to, because you said you read what's that? Infernal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can tell that the runes on the chest aren't magic.
Hold on. Are you going to tell me what it... Okay, I would say if you tell me what it's...
Yeah,
Should it
it's
be
not.
personal?
Yeah, it's not super important.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to affect the plot at all. Basically, they're decorative. They're to make it look ominous and scary. But
Oh, okay.
Beware,
it's just
not yours.
it's gobbledygook. They don't actually say anything.
Okay. All right. And then should I attempt to unlock it, guys? There's a big
Yes.
spooky chest in here.
Try to unlock it.
Yeah.
All right. You gotta stop doing that. Okay. Slight.
Nice. Okay, so you whip out your lock picks and you put them in the lock and you fiddle with it for a while. You could tell this was supposed to be very secure, but you're very dexterous and you managed to hear a click and the clasp pops open.
Aha. It's open.
Ah.
What's inside?
What do I see?
Okay, so as you open the chest, so you open the chest and inside you see a folded, and this covers the whole top of the chest, so you can't see anything underneath it. It looks to be it's fabric. It looks like, but it looks like it's tiny little like the fabric's made out of tiny little objects. It's completely black, like the blackest black you could possibly imagine. Like it drinks the light. And it's just laid out along the top of the entire chest.
I wonder if that's like a robe.
So that you can't see in deeper. What do you want to do?
So it's covering it.
Yeah, it's fabric or it's an object inside the chest, but it's laid out over the like it's folded so that it takes up the entire surface area of the top of the chest, and you can't see anything underneath it because this object is covering it.
So I'm gonna have no one's in here with me, right?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna back up around this corner, so I'm peeking over, and I'm gonna use Mage Hand to pull it off.
Okay. So, go ahead. Oh, so as your mage hand touches the cloak, you hear like a rattling sound, like the sound of a rattlesnake, like that rattling sound.
Yeah.
And as you lift it up, the cloak just makes this rattling sound, and you can't really. It is definitely a cloak. There's nothing.
That rattle?
Interesting.
Nothing moves or anything. You just hear a rattling like a rattlesnake.
And then if I drop it down again,
It just falls on the ground and it makes that rattling sound when it hits the ground.
So maybe it's like made of like little bells
Put it on.
or rattles.
Do you want to go
What?
up? Do you want to go investigate it?
Yeah, I'll investigate it.
Okay, so as you get, do you want to pick it up?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you kind of get down up to it and kind of like kneel down on your
I might
arm.
use my sword to lift it up, but not gonna hold it.
Okay, so as you lift it up and you can get like a good look at it. All right, you see this cloak is made of millions of tiny bones, so small that you can't tell what is holding them together. And when you move the cloak, the bones click and rattle together. The bones are interwoven so perfectly that the cloak flows and blows just like a regular cloak. The bones have been painted like a blood, like reddish black when you get closer to them. But you can tell as light hits it, it seems to just like absorb the light into the cloak. It's almost black with microscopic runes carved into each individual bone, glowing in an almost imperceptible deep blue.
So this is kind of like
can
a
I
ro-
use
a robe of
Arcana check
control.
on the runes?
Yes, you can. You do know you have a sorcerer, right? And that sorcerer would kind of know about magic and stuff like that.
Hmm.
He's not right here.
That's true.
Well, also, I don't want if I can figure it out on my own, then
Yeah,
I'll do it.
go
but
ahead
if
and
not, then I'll ask him.
go ahead and roll an Arcana check, and I'll let you know what you know. Okay, so you can tell that these runes are absolutely magical. You don't know exactly what the runes do, but you know it has something to do with sound and light.
Okay. Who's the sorcerer?
Kipper, I believe, right? Or no.
Rogue should put it
Kipper.
on.
Kipper.
Kipper is the source.
Should I be in character?
Yes. We,
Found this robe and it has runes on it. I can tell they're magic, but I'm not sure what they do. You want to take a look at it? See if you know more.
are you there, Kipper?
Keeper's not even close to where they're at.
Where is
I
Kipper?
yelled it.
He's still in this big room.
Oh, Kipper's wandering around aimlessly. You can pick the
Hey.
cloak up and come in here.
Hey,
I did.
go chase him.
Yo. I have this robe that I found in a chest. It has magic runes really small on it. If you could see them, you might know what they are. I just know they're magic. What are they?
I mean,
They do.
I can take a look.
Take a look.
Looky.
Okay, go ahead and so with 16. Okay, so you can tell that these runes are designed to absorb the light, and also they kind of can control the bones themselves. Like, so I'll go ahead and I think a 16 is enough to read the description. So this is a cloak of bones. While wearing this cloak and not concentrating, the bones rattle and click together, making a racket like the sound of a rattlesnake. Rattlesnake's rattling tail. But when the wearer concentrates on being stealthy, the cloak stiffens imperceptibly as each individual bone changes shape and color to blend into the background. You can move at 1/4 your total speed while staying invisible. Also, twice per day, the wearer can concentrate on creating a sound that emanates from any spot within 50 feet of the cloak. The cloak can repeat perfectly any sound that has been heard by the wearer. This effect only works for a short time, such as one word or perhaps a quick phrase if used for speech. So basically, what this cloak can do is when you put it on, when you're just walking around like normal, you're gonna be super loud because it clacks and rattles and makes a racket while you're walking around. But when you want to be stealthy, you become invisible. And you can move up to a 1/4 of your total movement and be completely invisible.
Okay.
Because what it does is it it basically is like a chameleon. It changes the color of you to match the color of whatever
Metal
is
Gear
behind
Solid
you.
shit right there.
And also, what happens when you want to like throw your voice, like say you want something to make a sound behind you, the bones rattle together in a way that it can repeat any sound that you're thinking of. So basically, they vibrate in a way to throw your voice so that it sounds like it's coming from a specific direction.
That's cool.
Really want this cloak. Everybody
I
else
think it
needs
would
it,
be
right?
best suited for you.
Okay,
Yes.
I agree.
There's for a robe.
So-
Put it on.
I do have this black robe on me that if anyone wants it, it gives you advantage to stealth rolls. Who else could take advantage of that? And I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Anybody? Anyone want my original one?
I guess I'll take it.
Okay. So who said he'll take it?
Kipper.
All right. So he goes ahead and hands you the robe.
Is that called
Now-
of elven kind?
I believe what I forget what I called it. I'd have to go back.
It
to
was
the-
like advanced black cloak or something like that. I think.
Yeah. Basically, what it does is it gives you advantage on any stealth roll.
And can you send me the description or something?
I sure can. Here, I'll put it in.
Discord.
No, in the chat. I will eventually make this into like an actual item description, and I'll put it in your journal.
That's it.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and there was other stuff in the chest that you saw, but this cloak pretty much covered the top of it.
You know what's in the chest?
Okay, so as
Somebody else that's nearby, check that shit out.
so as you go back into the room, you look inside the chest, and you find inside a large spear. It's about 6 feet long. It has a black lacquered haft, and the iron spear tip is black iron, and it's very short. It's not like one of those spears that have like a blade on it. It's just literally like a metal spike at the end of the spear, and written and carved down the haft in silver filigree is ravens and ravens in flight and like their beaks and like raven faces with slightly red eyeballs and things like that.
That's cool.
What do you guys want to do with the spear?
Maybe we could just put it in the bag of holding for now
Do you guys pick it up?
until somebody claims it.
Well, we
I'm
gotta
sure.
know what it does.
Who wants to pick it
Yeah.
up?
I'm not gonna pick it up.
Well, I'm right here, so I'll pick it up.
Okay, so as you pick up the spear, you start to hear faint music playing in your mind.
Hot.
Like
Music.
right now, you're calm.
Is it jazz?
No, it's
You're
like
calm.
since you're calm and not excited, it's just like a soft kind of calm melody.
This is like a portable bard. It's gonna give us some motivation.
And there's also a sack inside of the chest as
So
well.
I imagine if somebody is like acting erratic, we just be like, here, hold this spear. It'll calm you down.
Here, take this.
Take it.
You-
There. You
you-
feel better? That's right.
You get the feeling that it's gonna basically kind of like play a soundtrack to whatever
I
situation.
mean, there's
you're
gotta
in.
be another purpose If it does
Yeah.
give us bonuses, I could see that.
Does anyone else want to